Now let's create this video area here. So there is something that you have to understand, and it's very important to learn about these features. You will be able to see a lot of layouts like this where few parts of this layout is white, few parts of the layout is a different color. It could be on left and right, it could be on top and bottom. So for this video you can see it's top and bottom area. Now what we can do, we can simply use a group here and make this section easily. So let's do it. But before adding video, I would like to add a third-party plugins for video. So as you can see, for this video there is no other elements. It's simple custom icons and the video. If you want to use a video that is minimal layouts and looks very stylish, then I highly recommend you to choose a third-party plugin. So here you can see I'm gonna add a new plugin from here by clicking on add new and type here Presto player. Click install now and click activate. So now we have activated the Presto player, and you can now navigate to your home page and just save the previous work. And to display the data, just reload this page, scroll down and type here Presto player. So you can see when I type Presto, it's appearing here. Hit enter and you can display here a video which is from your media library. You can display video from YouTube, you can display video from Vimeo and audio, and from Bunnynet. It's a paid. Now I'd like to use a YouTube video here, and we have to add the URL. To add the URL, I'm going to navigate to my YouTube channel and take one of the recent video I'd like to take here, which is this one. This is very important video for all of you. Go to the editor, paste here and click add video. So you can see here the video has a nice player button here with some additional control. Now you can choose a minimal layouts from here. It will display only the play icon here. Now if you compare with our design, it's circle and the brown color added here. So we can change the layout here as well. If you scroll down, you can see there is some branding styles for the color, and let's copy the color from here. This is our brand color. Let's copy, go to our design, add the color, and you can see it looks much better. Save branding, and you can see here there is also a YouTube optimize, there's also minimal, there's also course and some other features that you can apply here. Now if you want to style this play button, as of now there is no options for the free versions where you can style the play button. So you can see there are some other features that you can use when you have the pro features, pro version of this plugin basically. And if I go to advanced, there is also custom CSS. So you can change this button style using custom CSS, but our goal is not to use custom CSS for this series tutorial, where we'll use the default features. Instead using these third-party plugins, we can also use the default player where we can display the video. So let's add default video from WordPress core itself. So select YouTube embed. This is the default video and paste here, embed. So as you can see, this is the default block from the Gutenberg itself. Now if you want, you can use the default one. On the other hand, if you want, you can use a custom plugin that I'm using right now. So I'm going to remove this one, and it's almost similar to our existing design here. So we are not going to add custom code as of now for display button, but we'll keep the design like this way. Also, if you want, we can use this image as a poster. Here you can see the poster image we can apply. Let's add. And for this kind of image, try JPG format. Click export, and you can see the JPG format shows here 444 kilobytes, which is huge. So I'm gonna navigate to Photopea to convert this image into WebP format. And besides that WebP format, I would like to convert that and reduce or optimize the image. So as you can see, from 444 kilobytes, it's now displaying 37 kilobytes. Huge drop, right? Go to the editor again, upload our image. So you can rename the image as a meaningful name. So you can put it here, video thumbnail or intro video thumbnail, whatever you want. It's completely up to you. Add here video thumbnail and select here. So you can see we have added the video thumbnail as well. Now it's very important to understand the color things here that I have clearly mentioned a couple of times. So we have selected the group here. When you're using a wide width, you cannot display the color inter browser. So that means you can see here this color is displaying from browser this left side to the right side. But let me show you what I mean here. Select the group, go to the styles tab, add a background color. So you can see here there is a limitation of this color. It's displaying in the exact width of this wide width container. So we have to select the full width. Now when I select full width, it looks better here. Now we do not want to use the color inside the whole group. We would like to use the color this area, so at the middle of this video area. How can we do that? So we can simply use the gradient features from here. So from top, make it white, and at the bottom let's use our color here. So I'd like to copy the color code, this one, or you can use a color picker to take the code here. And now go to the home page again, paste the color. It looks like this. Now all we have to simply drag and this one to make a perfect alignment here, and after that make it 180. So you can see it almost looks perfect, but we have to adjust the height of this area. So as you can see, it looks perfect now, and we have successfully added our color here inside this video background area where it's displaying at the middle of this video area. Now let's take a look at here. If I go to our design again, there is some gap between these years of experience, features, and clients rating, and also the gap at the top. So if I click over here and press my Alt from the keyboard, it will show us the top spacing is 140 pixel. Now we have to add some spacing at the top first. I have selected this group and go to the styles tab and unlink the padding, and only the top let's add 130 pixel or 20 pixel, because there is some spacing at the top already, and now it looks much better here. And add some spacing here inside this grid area. To add a spacing, I have selected the grid. I would like to add space at the top and at the bottom area. Now when I select here, you can see at the top it shows 70 pixel, and at the bottom it shows 70 pixel. But when I go to our editor, as you can see, there is already some padding here. So if we add 70 at the top and 70 at the bottom, it will not gonna display pixel perfect design. So in order to display the pixel perfect design, we have to add some padding less than 70. Based on our experience, I'd like to add around the XLars. It looks much better. Okay, I'm sorry. So I think I should have mentioned it. Okay, so I just undo the changes. I made a little mistake here. So let me do it again. 120. And here take a look at grid. We have already padding here, and using the padding we have added this border here at the top and at the bottom area. So if we add padding again, it will change the border positions. I do not want to change the border positions. I'd like to add margin here. So I have selected the spacing, and instead padding I'd like to add margin. I just added by clicking over here, I just add, let's say there was 70, let's say add 40 pixel, or I think 60 or 50. So 50 looks perfect, I think. No, I think I need more space. Let's make it. So I'm adding margin here. Please note that it's very important, because when I add padding it will also increase the spacing between this border, and I do not want to add any distraction between this border item. Save. So you can also use the shortcut like Command Ace for save. And if I reload this page now, it looks like this. Somehow our custom thumbnail is not displaying here. Okay, now it's displaying perfectly. So it looks much better now. And there is another sections which is a testimonial sections. So let's create the testimonials in our next part.